Hello again. I know it's early this week, but I thought I'd go ahead and go live while I don't have a guest for about 30, 45 minutes or so. I got some more time today to read, and I might could actually finish to the ends of this chapter. And why do I never put my reading glasses out here? I don't know. Anyway, I apologize about the quality of the last video. It uh it it didn't look well, it didn't look good. It looked all fuzzy, and plus, in the end, I thought I had turned it off, and one of my cats had gone missing in the house, and she's one who chases another one. So I got up and went to look for her, and then I came back, and I was still alive, and I had disappeared. So apologies for all that, but. Um, Please excuse me and know that we are human around here. If I could find, what have I done? I'll be right back, I promise. I'm not leaving. I'm just going to find some reading glasses. Okay, just a second. Well, I don't know. I thought I was going to find some reading glasses. Why is reading glasses get away, and I can't find them? But it's okay. I can probably make it without them. My cataract surgery is still good. It's just, I see them. I see them. There we go. Now, I found them. Okay. It's just, for a long time after the cataract surgery, I didn't need reading glasses at all. Now I kind of seem to need it when I'm reading anything except large print. Okay, so we're starting with, I think I read March 19th. Well, last time, so I'm uh, picking up with Wednesday, March 22nd, 1995. And yes, I'm reading from the book Waiting for the Morning with my mother and uh, uh, a mother and daughter's journey through Alzheimer's disease. And here we go. Wednesday, March 22nd, 1995. Monday was the first day of spring, but my mother didn't want to go outside all day. She slept a lot during the day. Today she was wide awake all morning, walking through the house, and we took several walks outside. She said she felt so good. She ran out of energy in the afternoon and took a short nap, but she didn't sleep as much as some days. We're still getting up at night. Whether she is more active in the daytime or not, it doesn't seem to matter. Tonight we are already up at 10:30 p.m. Friday, March 24th, 1995. Last night we were watching an episode of Little House on the Prairie on video, and my mother suddenly got that worried look. I stopped the tape and asked what was wrong. She said she hadn't done right by Sue. That's my middle name of what she always called me. That she didn't know where Sue was, and that she was worried about her. I tried to explain to her that I am Sue, that she hadn't done anything to me, and that I wasn't missing, that I've been right here with her for 6 months. She wouldn't accept it, didn't understand me, whatever. She just kept repeating what she had said, worrying about Sue. This is the hardest thing about Alzheimer's, the most maddening thing. Whenever she remembers her daughter by my name, she thinks she's somewhere else. And she worries about her, not understanding or not accepting that I've been right here with her all along. Wednesday, March 29th, 1995, we had a pleasant surprise Sunday night. My mother was up at 9 p.m., and I was sure it would be another all-nighter, but she went back to bed a half an hour later. Another very nice surprise. Monday night, she slept all night until 5:30 a.m. That was wonderful. But this morning, we were up at 3 a.m. Not only was she up then, but she was tugging at the covers on her bed, pulling them off onto the floor before I could get myself awake. I must be getting Alzheimer's too. I fixed breakfast at 3 a.m. myself. I had set one of the clocks wrong and thought it was 4 a.m. I thought we'd actually stayed in bed until it was about time to get up, or as late as I could expect my mother to sleep. Thursday, March 30th, 1995. We may have just had our biggest catastrophic reaction ever. I just got back into bed an hour ago and was sound asleep. It's only 8:30 p.m. When my mother got up, I tried a little harder than usual to get her to go back to bed. Since it was early and we hadn't been there long, she got angry with me and refused her robe when I tried to put it on. When I tried the second time, my mistake, she sure woke me up fast by some hard slaps on the face. Yes, she hit me. She is strong and she can hurt. She called me hateful thing. I think it had something to do with the babies she was dreaming about or seeing in her hallucinations. According to her, I was supposed to be taking care of them, and I wasn't fulfilling my duties. Apparently, she woke up, found me sleeping, and was already angry because I wasn't doing my job. She's already asleep in her chair now, and I'm watching from the next room. I was afraid she would come looking for me after I left her in the chair, but she didn't. When she wakes up, hopefully she will have forgotten. I'm always so afraid she will remember incidents or remember them incorrectly. The way things get all backwards in her mind sometimes, she may have thought I hit her instead of her hitting me. Friday, March 31st, 1995. Everything turned out fine last night. My mother had forgotten by midnight, and she was as sweet as could be. She got out of her chair, and though I couldn't understand what she was saying, she seemed very pleasant towards me. Somehow, while talking, we made it back to the bedroom, and she went back to bed. She tried to get up around 3 a.m., but I told her as gently as I could, I won't argue with you about it anymore, no matter what time it is. But I may need to make sure it's warm first so you won't catch cold. So she got back into bed so I could go turn the heaters on, and she slept until 4:30 a.m. My mother was silent during breakfast, silent while I was helping her change clothes, and she was soon in silent sleep in her chair where she still is. I sometimes wonder if she can remember anything about the night before. I doubt she can remember much because she can't remember from one minute to the next. If she can remember anything, it's probably bits and pieces, and perhaps a feeling that something happened, that something's not quite right. And then again, perhaps that's the way someone with Alzheimer's feels all the time. And then we have pictures. We're right about here at the middle of the book, and there is a picture of my mother holding a doll. And mother is a little girl holding a doll about 1924. And this is kind of the inspiration for my poem, which became the children's book, Little Girl Again. That picture of her holding a doll. I need to work on that picture and get it to look better. Uh, I, this week, you've probably seen those where AI can take an old photograph and bring it to life, like even make it move. So I did that with a picture of my mother on one of our walks where she was touching roses, and it's pretty amazing. I mean, I'm not perfect, but it's pretty amazing, and I want to do that with more of those pictures from back then, and maybe piece some of them together and make like a little whole full length video, But I need to work on that. There are also others where you don't necessarily bring them to life, but you just make them look better. So maybe I could do that with some of these old pictures. But behind her, it was her mother there, my grandmother. I'm not sure who else was on the porch there at the house where my mother grew up. And then here we have my mother my mother and dad, when they were first got married. Need to work on those too. And then I said that she was 18 and he was 34 when they got married. My dad was 15 years older than my mother. And then here's a later picture. They were still a handsome couple in 1959 when I was four years old. And there they were later in the 70s. And when I was in my 1976, when I was in my third year of college, was when that one that one was made. And then proud grandmother with with her first grandchild, my niece Bethany Dawn Allen. Dawn is my sister Myrtle's oldest child, and this photo was made about 1968. Dawn was about 10 years younger than me. So, okay, now I am 70. I turned 70 last September, and I think she is turning 60 in May, this year in May. Um, so, might have time for that to fly. Okay, and then the next chapter is going to be chapter 7. It's going to be birthday blues. My mother's birthday was in April, so we're going to do her birthday month, 1995, next. Okay, so that's all for right now. I may come back in a minute with one of my children's books. We'll see. I forgot where I got to the two of those. I hope this video turns out better than last week's. And as you see, I am a team captain for the Walk in Alzheimer's. And at 5:30 today, I've got in a few minutes, I'm going to start getting ready to go to that event. It's All Stars for everybody that's a champion in the Walt Disney Alzheimer's. And this year will be my 29th year walking in memory of my mother. Okay, bye. See you later. It's